Hey guys, it's Flash, and today I have a new series to introduce to you my Battlefield interests. I have a game for you with the bare naked AEK 971, in which I can show an understanding of the way this gun functions without any attachments, and use this to give my top tips on attachment choice for the AEK. Starting with the basics, I love these iron sights, and I'm sure that Socks will join me in the verdict that they would be the most beautiful iron sights in the game. And with this in mind, I usually stay away from extra sights, such as the Cobra or Red Dot sight. And especially with the unpredictable upwards recoil, I definitely avoid zoom optics with this weapon. The first worthy contender for an attachment is the heavy barrel, used by most to increase the capability of a weapon at range, and for the AEK, the heavy barrel decreases the spread of bullets while aiming down sight. However, it also increases the hipfire spread, so the toss-up for me is between a better spread for medium range engagements and the gun suffering in hipfire battles. With this, the gun having one of the shortest times to kill of any weapon in the game, close quarters. This is for me provides plentiful justification against the heavy barrel. The next attachment for the AEK is the foregrip, which is unlocked after 30 kills with this gun. I would also disagree with the use of this attachment due to the reasonable reduction in aim down sight accuracy for the AEK. The foregrip is meant to reduce side-to-side recoil, however the subtle leftward pull is easy to learn and adjust to. The capability of the AEK at medium range should be kept over the loss of some side-to-side sway. When using the AEK, I don't feel a need to better my range, as I would normally pick the AEK to dominate in close quarters while maintaining the status of an assault rifle kit. So I will have to skip over the use of the bipod for this gun, because I prefer to charge around rather than post up in corners of the map. With a gun like this, I'm not normally willing to waste ammunition on distant enemies, and especially so with a suppressor. I like using a suppressor in Battlefield when going behind enemy lines, and when I go into a building, I would like to stay stealthy enough to avoid detection by the tiny COD noobs staring at their minimaps. When playing with a silencer, the worse hipfire is noticeable and will hinder you if you decide to spray and pray. The silencer does have a hidden talent, however, that not many Battlefield players pick up on, and that is the greater accuracy while aiming the gun, and the reduction in recoil. So for these reasons, I really do like the silencer, and it will normally be part of my AEK setup. When nearing the first service star with the AEK, I received with much joy the laser sight. This is the secondary attachment for CQB. It halves your hipfire spread in all situations, and can give the upper hand when engaging an opponent that springs at you round a corner. I use the laser sight in my setup when subtlety is not required. With a sneaky approach and loud announcement of my presence, I can gun down my foes with ease. As you have heard me say already in this commentary, I do like to hipfire when stuck in slippery situations, and so the significant attachment is one that I will never use, the flash suppressor. I will only be forced to use the flash suppressor with a gun that possesses incredible upwards recoil, yet with the AEK no compensation is necessary, and I don't ever want to ruin the hipfire of this gun, so the flash suppressor will be left out of my final recommendations. And here it is, my final thoughts on the AEK. The bare-ass gun. It is perfect, with gentle, manageable recoil and an incredibly high fire rate that kills fast. I enjoy this gun. My preferred attachments for the AEK are its iron sights, surprisingly, as they are no necessary addition and perfectly simple. Probably using an underslung rail for any gadgets I may need, as a primary attachment doesn't suit this weapon. And although Socks would disagree with my decisions, I use the suppressor for super sneaky hunting of noobs. I'm done here. This has been Flash. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.